Welcome to MagicTrends, your go-to source for everything new, smart, and trending in tech, AI, and digital life. Let's break down the biggest stories shaping the future.
Apple is about to launch its first ever foldable iPhone. Google is paying millions for data tracking, and X has just become an AI powerhouse. But the biggest shift? It's how all of this affects you, starting right now. Apple's foldable iPhone is almost here. Apple's first foldable iPhone is expected to be launched in September, in tandem with the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max, as reported by Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. This announcement follows earlier concerns from Nikkei Asia about potential delays stemming from challenges encountered during the device's engineering test phase. Despite the complexity of the new model, which might limit initial supply, Apple remains committed to launching the foldable iPhone around the same time frame as, or shortly after, the release of its non-foldable counterparts. The report emphasizes that the timing is not yet finalized, considering the launch is still 6 months away. The introduction of a foldable iPhone marks a significant strategic move for Apple, enabling the company to compete more effectively against Samsung's foldable devices and those from various Chinese manufacturers, which have dominated the market in this category for some time. Apple's foldable iPhone is said to offer several advantages over existing foldable models, as the company has reportedly addressed issues with screen quality and overall durability while minimizing the crease's visibility when the device is opened. X turns into an AI powerhouse, automated post-translation, and a new image editing tool, both powered by the advanced Grok models from xAI. The rollout of the automatic translation feature, as announced by Head of Product Nikita Beer, is set to reach users globally, allowing them to disable translation for specific languages via a gear icon on translated posts. This move aligns with similar strategies employed by other networks, including Reddit, which has been exploring machine translation to enhance content accessibility for a global audience. In addition to translation, X is launching an innovative photo editor within its iOS application. This tool includes capabilities such as drawing, text additions, and a blur feature to conceal sensitive information, including faces and social security numbers. Users can also interact with Grok through natural language prompts, requesting specific edits such as transforming a photo into a museum-style painting, showcasing the ease of interacting with AI. Following criticism earlier this year over the misuse of image editing capabilities, X has imposed restrictions on such features for paying users. The extent to which these new AI-driven image editing functionalities will be available remains ambiguous. Competitors like Google and Adobe have also ventured into AI enhancements that permit users to articulate their desired image modifications, indicating a broader trend towards integrating AI in user-generated. Shutdown or sleep mode? What is better? At the end of a workday, many users close their laptops without shutting them down, raising questions about potential harm to the hardware. This practice, while convenient, can result in background clutter and performance issues over time. When a laptop lid is closed, it typically enters sleep mode, pausing most activities and preserving open apps in memory. This differs significantly from a complete shutdown, which stops all processes and clears memory. Sleep mode works well for brief absences and when users intend to resume work shortly, particularly with modern MacBooks and Windows laptops designed for efficient power management. However, excessive reliance on sleep mode can lead to slower performance, app glitches, battery drain, and missed updates, particularly when heavy applications are running or when the laptop is packed away for extended periods. Restarting or shutting down the laptop clears memory, resolves stuck processes, and helps maintain optimal performance. It's advisable to restart the computer every few days, or shut it down if not in use for a while or when experiencing performance issues. Ultimately, while using sleep mode is acceptable for short intervals, it should not replace routine restarts or shutdowns, which are crucial for maintaining system health. Google will pay $135 million for Android users' data harvesting settlement. Google has reached a preliminary settlement in a class action lawsuit accusing the company of illegally collecting data from Android users, agreeing to pay $135 million, which may be one of the largest settlements of its kind. The lawsuit asserts that since 2017, Google's Android OS has automatically harvested cellular data from users via carriers without providing an opt-out, even when users disabled location tracking or closed their apps. The claims also suggest that Google's practices amounted to a crime known as conversion, where one party unlawfully takes property from another with the intent to deprive them of it. As part of the settlement, Google denies any wrongdoing, stating that the case mischaracterizes standard industry practices. The settlement is pertinent not only for its financial implications, but also for its potential impact on data privacy standards and Google's operational practices. Going forward, Google is committed to modifying its terms of service, which includes obtaining clearer consent from Android users when they first set up new devices. They will also introduce a toggle that lets users turn off certain types of data collection and improve disclosures about their data practices. The details of how users can receive compensation remain to be clarified pending judicial approval of the settlement, with a maximum payout of $100 per individual. Users need to be part of the class action to receive any money, as the process involves signing up during the legal proceedings. Additionally, Google is addressing complaints related to Google Assistant and its ad targeting policies, having already agreed to a separate $68 million settlement over a claim that the Assistant recorded user conversations without activation, thereby enabling unsolicited ad targeting.
South Korea introduces Universal Basic Mobile Data Access. South Korea has introduced a Universal Basic Mobile Data Access scheme, announced by the Ministry of Science, aimed at providing over 7 million subscribers with unlimited downloads at 400 kilobits per second after their data limits are exceeded. This initiative, supported by the major telecom companies SK Telecom, KT, and LGU+, responds to the need for accessible online services and helps telecom providers regain public trust following recent security issues. These lapses included serious breaches at SK Telecom, a significant data leak associated with LGU+, and security shortcomings at KT. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Science and ICT, Bae Kyung-hoon, emphasized that the country is at a pivotal moment requiring a shift from mere promises to tangible innovations in telecommunications. He highlighted that this initiative is complemented by other commitments from telecom companies, such as affordable 5G plans priced under won 20,000 or $13.50 US, and enhanced data packages for senior citizens. The government has also mandated improvements for Wi-Fi services in public transport. In addition to enforcing these changes, the Deputy Prime Minister pledged government support for research in network technologies geared towards AI applications while encouraging telecom companies to invest more in their networks to ensure the accessibility of these advanced technologies for all citizens. France says goodbye to Windows and ditches Windows for Linux to reduce reliance on US tech. France is taking significant steps to reduce its dependence on US technology by transitioning government computers from Microsoft Windows to the open-source Linux operating system. This initiative aims to enhance France's digital sovereignty and regain control over its data and digital infrastructure, as stated by French Minister David Amiel. Although no specific timeline for this switchover or details on the Linux distributions being considered have been provided, the transition will commence with the French government's digital agency, DINUM. This move aligns with broader European concerns regarding over-reliance on US technology, particularly amid geopolitical tensions and the unpredictability of US policies under recent administrations. Lawmakers across Europe, including those in the European Parliament, have directed the European Commission to explore ways to minimize reliance on foreign technology providers. In addition to the switch from Windows to Linux,
France has also stopped using Microsoft Teams for video conferencing, opting instead for the French-made Visio, which is based on the open-source Jitsi platform. The French government is also planning to migrate its health data platform to a locally trusted system by the end of the year, further indicating a strategic shift towards domestically sourced technology solutions. These actions reflect France's commitment to enhancing its digital autonomy and addressing the vulnerabilities posed by depending on US tech giants. Spotify gives you control back. You will soon be able to turn off all Spotify videos across music and podcasts. The article discusses upcoming Spotify features that allow users to turn off video from music and podcasts. Currently, these controls are not available in all regions. According to The Verge, users will find the new video controls under the Content and Display section in the mobile app's settings or in the Display section on desktop. 3 toggles will be introduced. The existing option to disable canvas clips, short looping videos that play in the background during tracks, a new toggle specifically for disabling music videos, and another to turn off all other video content on the platform, including podcast videos and vertical videos. Together, these controls aim to provide users with flexible options regarding their video experience on Spotify. For those on a Spotify family plan, these video controls can be applied to individual members, similar to current managed account settings. Disabling video for a specific member will prevent them from accessing the video version of songs or podcasts, locking their experience to audio only, which may be beneficial for families with younger users. As of now, Spotify has not officially announced these video controls, and their availability may differ by region and account type. Users are advised to check for updates in their app settings in the coming days. This week proves one thing. Tech isn't just evolving, it's reshaping power, privacy, and how we live daily. From foldable phones to AI-driven platforms and data control battles, the future is being built right in front of us. If you want to stay ahead of the future, don't forget to subscribe to MagicTrends. Drop a comment. What shocked you the most this week? Apple's foldable iPhone or Google's $135 million payout? And as always, stay curious.